Hello, everyone. This is Yoji Cole, Business Development Director with VENDO. And today I have the pleasure of talking with Justin Kim, COO and co-founder of The Plug. The Plug is a plant-based liver detox supplement drink. If you guys haven't tried it, you should. It works and tastes great. So, Justin, thanks for joining us.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Yoji. Always a
Today, we're going
pleasure.
to be asking Justin about working with Vendo and just what his experience has been as the founder of a brand. Someone, of course, as we all know, founders are, it's their baby, the brand itself. And so entrusting it to Vendo was a big deal. And so just want to talk to Justin about, how that partnership has worked for him. And so, Justin, my first question is, what problems and struggles were you guys having with Amazon that made you talk to Vendo in the first place?
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me, Yoji. First off, in terms of the problems and struggles we were facing as a company within Amazon was that we were able to grow it to a certain level in terms of the growth aspect, but the main reason after that was that we were very stagnant on our growth. I mean, I at Array, we were working on it side by side with our ecom director, and just the growth was kind of stagnant for the last couple of months. So that was one of the main reasons why we decided to explore different opportunities. And we found out that Vendo was one of the top tier agencies, and that's why we reached out in the beginning.
Yeah, you do find that, especially with, brands, that have the internal capabilities of marketing themselves, which you guys did. You all are very savvy. Of course, you have a great product as well. So oftentimes you will find that, you have, good legs on Amazon for a certain while, but then you end up plateauing. And what do you do then? How do you accelerate from there? Considering that you guys were a savvy group and you had success on Amazon, what were your concerns about partnering with an Amazon management firm?
Uh, I mean, there was a couple concerns. I mean, for example, like you said, the plug drink is my baby too, you know. I like to handle a lot of the things in-house. I like to kind of be overseeing everything. And one of the main kind of concerns of hiring an Amazon management firm just in general is that you're trusting that firm to kind of continue that growth of your product, right? There's a lot of digital agencies or quote unquote Amazon management firms that say, oh, we can kind of 10x your growth real quickly or 5x your growth. And that's one of the main concerns, is that a lot of people will try to hook you on that type of emails. And one of the main things is that I would say over 90% can't achieve what they're saying on the emails, right? So going into that, knowing that already off the bat, that was one of my biggest concerns, is giving all of our hard work, energy, kind of time, sweat, and tears into the account, and giving an agency accountable to kind of take that off our hands, right? So that was one of my biggest concerns about partnering with an Amazon management firm, is because a lot of people say the things that you want to hear, but you can say a lot of things, but actions are kind of one of the most important things for us.
What did you experience then, with Vendo? I mean, starting off with, of course, you and I were talking in the beginning, but then, after that, like, what did you experience with the team when they started taking over?
So one of the things that I liked when I started working with Vendo is that it's not just like one point of contact. There's about 10 plus people working on your account on a daily basis. That was one of the main things that kind of pushed me towards them, is we have multiple eyes on our account every single day. Whether it's, oh, you need to send more inventory into Amazon, or getting weekly reports on kind of the data analytics side of every single kind of, oh, this is how much ad spend we sent, this is the kind of metrics and whatnot. So just seeing the detailness, it already kind of pushed me in a right mood. And just having that many people involved as well on a daily basis in terms of review growth, or even kind of helping out collect the money back in terms of if your product was refunded, which is really tough to do on Amazon. They have a dedicated person to do that. And then also the whole entire customer support within every customer, and like kind of growing the growth aspect. Obviously, in the beginning, my main goal was, okay, let's keep growing our sales revenue, but I realized when it was just me, my brother, and our e-com director that we were missing a lot of the gaps in tools, right? And those are all things that you can't really put a monetary value to. All the time spent on replying back to all the customer feedback, or all the time spent on retaining back on missing inventory. If 1 or 2 packs go missing, we didn't know how to kind of collect that money back, but Vendo was able to do that working with seller support. So those are all things that I attribute to Vendo support. And that's one of the main things that's been a positive experience working with you guys.
Yeah, interesting how you're talking about protecting the brand from just the behemoth that Amazon is, and all of the intricacies within that behemoth that you have to be managing in order to get the growth that you want overall. And so really having that team here that can support you in all aspects, from the logistical issues, the case issues, to the what I call the fun, sexy stuff like ad management and marketing and remarketing and things of that nature. Is there anything that comes to mind that you were sort of surprised at, like, wow, I didn't know you guys were going to be doing that type of a program, but look how it's enabled us to grow? Is there anything that comes to mind there?
So one of the things that Vendo did do fairly well was that kind of I would say the different virtual bundle packs that you guys have been kind of pushing out within our product. We only have one product SKU right now. Obviously, it's just a drink, but it comes in different formats: 2-pack, 6-pack, 12-pack, 24-pack. But they were also kind of clever enough to kind of push out virtual bundle packs where it's like 18-pack, a 12 and a 6-pack, or even like a 36-pack, which is a 24 and 12-pack put together, right? So that's all attributed to the growth aspect. And one of the main things I would say that has been continued the growth is that we were fortunate enough to 6x our revenue with Vendo in the last 6 months. And that's all attributed to all the little things that they do for us on a daily basis, right? Yeah. Going from ad management to customer service to the different bundle packs. They even did a lot of A/B testings on our different pictures that really helped us kind of grow it out even further, as well as the wording, the copy. All that stuff comes into play, and those are all things that you can't put a monetary value to at the end of the day. It just really has to depend on kind of the experience and the knowledge that the team brings onto the table. Another thing that I really do like within Vendo's organization is, let's say one of the members is out on a holiday break, right? There will always have a backup person in place to kind of fill in for that person. So that's another thing that I do genuinely like. And I can attest, I mean, we get hundreds of emails every single day from different agencies pitching us different kind of platforms and management and whatnot. And Vendo was the very first agency we ever onboarded on in terms of our Amazon management, and they've been great ever since. I mean, I have nothing but great positive experience with them, and it's really opened my eyes about the Amazon world and how many different things go into just creating a successful store within it.
Yeah, excellent. One of the great things, and I hope can I announce on this video what you guys are? Yeah, so you guys are launching the liver pills next week.
Yeah.
Is the ability to launch that product extension, is that tied to your partnership with Vendo, would you say, or?
Yeah, I mean, for us, we always wanted to kind of, I would say, come up with other product lines. But the thing is, we wanted to be the master of our first product line, which was the drink. So Vendo definitely helped assist in that for sure, in terms of accelerating our sales growth tremendously this year. I mean, we're projected to already 6 to 7x our annual revenue from last year. With this year, with just one product SKU alone, right? So that definitely, I would say, made the process a lot quicker. We were projecting to maybe launch the liver pills, some point next year once we had a lot more branding and proven support of our drink and whatnot. But with the accelerated growth, we were like, no, we got to kind of start it earlier than that and push it out sooner, because right now we're at like that hockey stick kind of growth, and we got to maintain that momentum and continue that growth. And for us, it's going to be our second product line in 3 years of launching our drink. So we think right now is the right focal point and time to kind of launch the second product line.
Justin, that's amazing. You guys have been great partners yourselves. Your innovation, your attentiveness, quick response, all of that helps to just have, a wonderful reciprocal partnership. So we were really appreciative of that, and appreciative that we're, moving forward together. So thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with everybody out there, and looking forward to, continued success with the plug.
Thank you so much for having me, Yoji. Always a pleasure working with you.
Take care.
You too.